Now you can say that? No?
I mean, I was being legit.
All right, everybody, welcome to CallOut Podcast 2 with me, Nate.
I'm Chris.
I'm also Nate.
Every time. Josh is on the other end. What's up, guys?
Not much. What's going on?
Nah, not much. Josh is apparently... Well, I don't know why you're laughing at me. And you don't want shown, so you're not on camera. You're just going to make faces at me now.
I'm making faces?
I don't know.
Apparently you think I'm hideous, because I'm not making a face.
No, it was a mean look. I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, I had a weird night.
Tell us more.
Okay. I got drugged. I got drugged to Disney on Ice. I don't like Disney. I really hate Disney. Like, I don't.
Wait a second, Josh. What's your opinion of Disney?
I like it.
Who doesn't like Disney? Yeah.
I don't like good or wholesome or fun, apparently, because I don't like Disney. I don't know why. I just don't. I can't explain it. It's all the happiness, I think.
Pretentious.
Maybe. I'm pretentious. So, we go to Disney on Ice, and the opening thing is like Mickey Mouse and Donald and Goofy tripping over himself on the ice. And they're like, oh, we're going to go through a treasure chest. And I don't want to do that. So it goes through like every story Disney's ever made. Tangled was in there. I've never even seen that.
I haven't seen Tangled.
Josh?
Have you?
No.
Are you saying that just because neither of us have?
No, I've never seen Tangled.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you want to talk Brave, I got that down.
Brave wasn't there, surprisingly.
I still haven't seen
There were no
Brave.
bears on that ice?
Bears.
There were no bears. The
Bears
Lion King
movie.
was there. The Lion King was the best thing ever.
No bears, but lions.
There were lions.
Were there any tigers? Was the Jungle Book covered?
The Jungle Book was not covered because it wasn't a princess. It was like all Disney princesses.
So lions, no tigers, no bear?
There were lions, no tigers, no bear. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I hate it, but I hate every minute of it. The Lion King was good. Scar was cool. Because Scar's like the coolest Disney character ever to me.
Did they sing Disney songs from the movies?
They sang all of 3 that I recognize, but apparently if you know Disney now, it's every song that's on. Like, it's all Disney stuff. I've just never heard any but 3 of them. Under the Sea was there. Circle of Life. And
Under the Sea, the song made an
Ariel,
appearance.
Yeah.
It just came out on the ice.
Well, because Little Mermaid was there, and I went to the bathroom at that point because I was just like, I can't take this song anymore. Sebastian the Crab's up there just like, Under the Sea forever. It was the longest song.
It was getting hotter under the water.
It's terrible. And then, what other, okay, that one was there. That that one was there.
Circle of Life.
The Circle of Life was there. As people.
As people.
What else did I recognize? That's it. Peter Pan it was like the music for Peter Pan was horrific. I've never seen worse music.
Horrific. I was literally horrified at Disney on Ice.
Dude, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Peter Pan started, and I was just like, this is it's a high school play, basically. The Peter Pan section was. The rest of it was good. There was cool dancing, I guess, on ice. But terrible. Terrible music.
If you hated it so much, why
It
did
was
you go?
terrible.
What, Josh?
If you hated it so much, why did you go?
Because
Destiny.
Destiny's a huge Tinkerbell fan. So when Peter Pan comes up, she's like, oh my god, Tinkerbell! And I'm like, this is terrible. And I'm trying to be happy and nice, and she's got her 10-year-old stepsister with her, so she's dressed up as Rapunzel in like this giant wig of hair. Yeah. It got the thing and all, and I'm walking through the mall with like this 8-year-old. I feel like a pedophile because I'm not a dad. And I'm just walking around with an 8-year-old with giant wigs of hair. It was
Wait,
no
Destiny's not 8.
good. Well, she was there. I was only paying attention to the 8-year-old because it was horrifying.
Because you're not a pedophile.
No, because
I wasn't paying attention to my girlfriend. I was paying attention to the 8-year-old I was
because
talking with.
she was talking about everyone was staring at her. I'm like, well, you're dressed up in like this fairy costume and it's February. It's not Halloween. You can't dress like that. So people were staring and she felt awkward and I'm laughing because she's awkward. But then we get there and people are dressed up. By the way, Disney on Ice, what is the one Disney movie you think would be running the show?
Oh,
Like this is a loaded
that
question.
is very loaded.
Frozen, anybody?
Oh,
Okay,
Like
that's
the
a
billion-dollar
legitimate
movie?
answer.
Yeah, the billion-dollar movie set in winter. Not one character there. Frozen never made an appearance, which made me happy because I don't like any of those characters because I hate Disney.
you don't like walking through your local department store and seeing nothing but Frozen?
I just expected Frozen to be the thing, and it wasn't.
They just have different like shows they do every year.
Yeah, I guess
So, I
last
mean, I
year's wasn't.
understand what you're saying, but
You just think they would be there. So yeah, after the show, though, we're walking back over to the mall, and there's this homeless guy walking. Like, I don't know that he was homeless. He could have just been a really angry old dude.
I was
but
just
he looked.
profiling.
I was stereotyping completely. And we were like walking in this group of people, and he just screams, "Get out of the way!" to like everybody. And this lady in front of me was like standing right in front of him. She's horrified at this guy who looks like he could murder her, just yelling in her face. So she like crunches down and like steps to the side, and she's like, "Was he talking to me?" Like she was the nicest lady, and this guy just yells at her.
she gets down on the floor and starts doing crunches. That's how horrified she was.
So homeless guy attacks us, and then I go to Taco Bell.
So he yells,
Verbally.
then he attacks you.
Just verbally attacks.
Then you go to Taco Bell.
Just a verbal attack. So we get to the car. And I decided to go to Taco Bell because I haven't eaten dinner because we were messing with whatever we'll bring up next. And like, I order the thing, and the guy, I was like, I just want like a Dr. Pepper with it. And he's like, "Oh, our soda machines aren't working." I'm like, "Okay, what do you have?" He's like, "Well, we have like all these tea options, frozen things." I'm like, "Okay, we'll have a tea."
We're not getting the Frozen Mountain Dew.
I didn't get the frozen Mountain Dew. I got a
You're
sweet tea.
fool.
Have you had the Starburst one? Sidetrack. Have you had the Starburst one?
No, I haven't been there recently enough to know that exists, but I want it now. So thank you.
Strawberry Starburst flavored ice thingy of theirs.
I need that. They better have
It's-
to do ice.
It tastes just like a Strawberry Starburst. Like you're drinking a Strawberry Starburst. It's amazing.
I need it.
Good.
It's really.
You want to go to Taco Bell after this?
I'm okay with it. If you want to drive, we'll go to Taco
Holy
Bell.
Yeah!
Okay, we're going to Taco Bell.
We're going to Taco Bell after this is over.
Josh,
So,
we're coming to get you.
That's been our
Right.
podcast. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah, we're done. Taco Bell time. But no, these things are really good. So he's like, I order a sweet tea, and he's like, "Okay, do you care if there's no ice?"
Do you care if there's no tea?
What?
We're out
He's
of
like-
sugar.
The guy's like, "I can't give you ice." I'm like, why can't you give me ice? You have
Oh,
frozen.
Wait, are you still being charged for the drink?
Yes. I'm like,
That's not fair.
you have frozen things. Why can't you give me ice? And he goes, "Our water pipes are frozen, so we can't
Oh,
get water to our Coke machine."
You can't have ice because of the ice.
Right. You can't have ice because of the ice. Also, apparently, I don't know what's in their tea, but it's not water because there's just
so wait, let me get this straight. You can't have soda, you can't have ice, but that'll be $1.50 for the soda. So.
for the warm tea. Yeah, $1.50 for warm tea. So I pay the $1.50 for warm tea and drink it like the good little servant that I am, apparently, to Taco Bell. I serve Taco Bell.
Wow, this is the most first world rant I've
Yeah.
ever heard in my life.
Yeah,
What a night I've had.
Being on ice was horrifying. Homeless people yelled at me. I couldn't drink my strawberry Starburst thing because
Yeah, really.
it's warm
I can't
tea.
even afford to go to Disney on ice, and Nate is acting like it's the freaking place.
I didn't pay for it. It was free. Which doesn't make it better.
Oh my god!
Which doesn't make it better.
That makes it so much worse.
Well, I didn't pay for the ticket. I bought dinner a couple nights ago, like a decent dinner, and I said, "This counts for my ticket." And she said, "Okay," because I'm a terrible boyfriend who really sucks at life.
Oh god.
So that's the thing. That's what I've been doing tonight. Chris has been messing with a new toy we got. Do you want to talk about it?
It's called a Vibe. The rabbit. It heats, rotates, and vibrates.
Adam and Eve is not sponsoring us.
Where is it?
I don't know. What did you do?
We got a GoPro.
We did get a GoPro, and I don't know where it's at.
A what?
A what?
What is it?
A GoPro?
What's a GoPro?
The camera.
The cameras that like you can strap to skateboards and crash into, but I don't know where it's at.
Oh, okay.
But we got one, and
I've talked it over with Nate. We're not going to do review videos anymore. We're going to become skateboarders.
Okay.
I want to be the next Tony Hawk.
Well, you're already irrelevant, so you're halfway there.
Oh. You could have said already ugly, too. Tony Hawk's
He's
not an
going
attractive
bald.
guy. Yeah, we're both going bald. Me and Tony Hawk have a lot in common.
You heard it here first.
We're irrelevant and bald. There's like balding. Look at that. That's good for my psyche. Chris forced me to watch Scott Pilgrim, Chris.
Is that a question?
Wait. Josh! Wrong person. I was reading this, and for some reason, your name came out. I was forced to watch Scott Pilgrim.
You say forced like it's a bad movie.
I was freaking delighted to watch Scott Pilgrim for the first time. I had never seen it before, and loved that movie.
Hold
I feel
on.
like you're only saying that to pander to me because I love that movie.
No.
Do you love that movie, Josh?
Yes, it's a wonderful movie.
Great. Actually, it was more like forcing him to watch it.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to. He didn't think it was going to be good.
Well, it's not that. It's just when it came out, I was like, oh, I should see that. I'll like it, and never did. And then by the time everybody else was into it, I was like, nah, I'm too far behind. I guess I just need to not ever watch it. So you and one of my friends from school have been forcing me to watch like bits and pieces of it until I just said, you know what, make me watch the whole movie. But I loved every second of that movie.
It's good. It's clever. It's witty. It's fast-paced. It takes the whole love story very lightly.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I want to watch it again. Like,
Okay.
legit want to watch it again.
Okay.
Right now.
I'm down. We'll watch it after we get back from Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
We'll go over there and realize that we can't get what we want.
Dude, if we get there and their things are frozen, if the other Taco Bell's ice things are frozen,
Where's the Taco Bell around here?
there's not one. We have to go to the corner.
Okay.
But I stopped at the one in Canal City
Oh,
that had
okay.
one, and they were just out of everything.
All right.
I did get two Taco Supremes though. In case anybody
And they
was-
were awful.
in case anybody was
They
wondering.
didn't taste nearly as good as that ridiculous dinner I bought my girlfriend the other day, so I am just mad.
I don't even remember where we went.
That's
It was probably
Nate's
like sushi or
rant
something.
for the night coming from me.
Look, I'll admit I'm a first world problem person.
You always have been.
Exactly. I was born that way.
Lady
Much
Gaga,
like Lady
let's
Gaga.
not bring her into this.
Much like Lady Gaga, I was born this way. You can't help it. I've got all kinds of things written down, and Chris took them from me. I don't know what's going down. Speaking of movies, have you seen Watership Down?
No.
These are notes.
They
that
are
he
notes.
has for topics.
As things have been coming up in my head, I've written them down.
So they can
List.
inorganically come up in our conversation.
Right. So I can like lead in and segue. Like speaking of movies,
Yeah, it's
See,
been
Watership
blatantly
Down.
obvious that you're reading the table.
it's okay. I always look down.
Even when there is no.
Even when there's notes, I'm just, not notes. I'm just like, look at the table. It's so pretty. Pretty table. Who wrote on it?
I think that's you with
Was
the
it me?
pen in your hand.
Probably. Watership Down is like the most depressing kids movie you'll ever see.
It's a kids movie.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be. No.
It's rated. Was it PG?
It was rated PG, and in 2000 and what was it, 1 or 2004?
Something like that.
It was made in 79, right?
Yep.
In 2001, they wanted it to be up to PG-13.
Oh.
There's like
complained about it that long after it was made.
yeah, like there's like blood everywhere.
Blood
like
everywhere.
animals ripping each other apart in this movie, and it's made for kids.
Is this those movie you told me about that has like the animated rabbits and stuff eating
Yes.
each other? Oh. Yeah,
It's-
I've seen parts of that movie.
We
It's
watched
awful.
it the other night, and it was it was a good movie.
Yeah, we couldn't hear it as well as we would like.
It was a bad rip too. Plus the sound mixing in that movie is weird.
Yeah.
But it was a decent movie. It was just super violent. And really weird, like trippy weird. A lot of dream stuff, and
it was very like biblical paralleled, but I don't know if it was like satire or parable.
If a preacher took acid and then gave a sermon, it was this movie.
About rabbits?
About rabbits. If a preacher took acid, gave a sermon about rabbits.
Yeah.
It's Watership Down. Go watch it's what I'm saying, because it was really good.
All right, Ebert and Roper, how many stars do you give it?
That many.
Out of 5.
That many.
Okay.
I don't know. But I wish I could rewatch it and hear it better. 3. But for coolness factor, I say that with a question mark. 3 with a question mark, because like as a movie, I don't know that it was better than a 3, but for like shock value, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like for a kids movie. So I don't know. I'll give it a.
I would like to. I'm gonna watch it again soon and get to really listening to the dialogue and see if it deserves more than a 3.
So, Josh, who was your favorite character in Scott Pilgrim?
Oh, probably Kim.
Who is Tim?
Kim.
Kim. Who is Kim?
Somebody wasn't watching the movie.
I was. Who was Kim? I don't remember. Was that his sister?
He doesn't have a sister.
Are you gonna make me guess? Who's Kim? He doesn't have a sister? The girl in the coffee shop's his sister, right?
Dude, I don't know any of that.
Oh yeah, he does. Never mind.
Who's Kim?
He does. Chris, do you know?
Kim?
I'm bad at character names.
I know
So this
Knives,
is like
Scott.
Wilfred, Willard, William. What is his name?
Is
Wallace.
Kim? Wallace.
Wallace is his name.
Wallace is the gay dude, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I don't know who Kim is.
The redheaded chick.
The redheaded chick?
The drummer.
Oh, okay.
Who?
The drummer.
Oh, Alison Pill, the girl who. Yeah. Okay.
Nate knows their actual
Yeah,
names.
I know the actors' names, and I couldn't tell you their character names.
I know Michael Cera and Aubrey Plaza.
I liked Wallace the most, I think. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
they were all good, is the thing. I just like
Yeah.
her deadpan humor.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think actually Michael Cera was probably the all-around best. Rightfully so.
I liked Wallace the most. He was funny. Michael Cera was too, but I don't know. Wallace
It's
struck
just
me.
your gay pride flaring up.
It might be. It might just be I relate to him the most.
Wallace is who Nate fantasizes being.
With?
No, being.
Oh, just being in general.
You can be with all those other dudes he was with when you become him.
Yeah. Yeah, I want that. Yeah. What he said.
He wants all those men.
I want them in. I'm kidding. I got Chris.
And I have no one.
You have me.
No.
No. Okay.
You've got me, but I don't have you.
What a weird love
Your
thing
heart
that is.
belongs to Destiny.
No,
And that sounds
God.
really poetic if you
It
don't know
does.
who Destiny is.
I'm going to assume you're talking about the video game.
Yes. I have not played that. Have you played that?
No, I'm waiting for it to get a bit cheaper. I'm going to buy it.
I hear it's bad.
Yeah, I hear it's not up to the hype that it originally got. But
yeah.
it's not awful.
I couldn't imagine it being bad.
It just seems like your standard FPS with some customization.
Yeah. Kind of like a professional Borderlands.
I've never even seen any gameplay for it.
Yeah, it's like a Halo got with Borderlands and had some offspring that tried to be Destiny.
Is it first person?
I think so.
Yeah. FPS.
For some reason, I felt like it was like Diablo 3. Like that style.
You only say that because that's the last game I probably said to you.
Nope. We played it a couple weeks ago for like 4 hours.
We need to play it again.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
I've been playing it for the past week.
On what?
Computer.
Oh.
Chris just got really sad.
I almost bought it for PS4 and then I thought, no. Because no one else I know has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it for the 3.
For the 3.
One, yeah. The 1. 3.
Fun.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I went out and bought that the other night.
Is it the guide?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you that comes in so handy.
Oh yeah, look how freaking thick.
I am kind of jelly of that.
I think
Here.
I've
Has
only bought...
everything.
What?
Here, read a topic.
I know. I think I was going to talk about guides.
No,
I've only bought 2
Let's
guides.
not talk about guides. Let's
I've only
just
talked about
follow
2
the
guides.
format.
There is no format. This is just when we run out of stuff to
Format.
talk about. I've only bought 2 guides. I bought one for one of the like Pokemon Green. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Shut up. I'm not kidding. Like, I think it was.
favorite game.
And I think it was a gift for like Pokemon Leaf Green when it came out. So it came with the game. Like my grandma bought the game and the guide and was like, "Here, play this." And then I bought Skyrim because I was trying to figure crap out and read it for like the first 20 hours and then never looked at it again.
What's your favorite 6 Pokemon? If you could make a team right now, what would it be?
I don't want to make a fake Pokemon team
Why not?
Okay.
because I'm really bad at names of anything.
Pick one.
Charizard.
Who evolves from?
Charmander's the lowest one.
I wish I knew the Pokemon rap.
Charmeleon.
Oh, you got it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. I would have him.
Charizard or Charmeleon?
Charizard. Charmeleon. Charizard.
I want 6 Charmeleons.
Level 100, of course.
Teach them all rage.
Yeah, they can't. Just a Charizard and then a bunch of Magikarp. That's it. That's my.
Only other Pokemon you can think of on the fly.
Pro team.
Yeah. No, there might be a Pikachu in there because that's really one of the only other ones.
Getting obscure now, are we?
2 Charmeleon and 4 Magikarp.
And a Ditto. Let's put a Ditto in there too. So a Pikachu and Charizard.
No, Charmeleon.
Charmeleon.
Here.
Pikachu, a Charmeleon,
Ditto.
2 Magikarp, a Ditto, and I forgot what I just said.
Another Magikarp.
Okay, yeah, just another Magikarp. Yep, that's my team. There you go. You guys asked,
All
I
level
answered.
78.
Yes, of course. Because it takes too long to get to level 79, so I just give up.
True.
It's 78.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, your turn, Mr. Fancy Pants. What would you have?
Well, I mean, are we going by, like, battling? Or are we going by just what I would have in my team if I got the luxury of just
If
having a
Pokemon
team?
were real,
Here we go. I
what
was ready
6
for
would
that.
you have?
Vileplume would be number 1.
Don't know what that
I
is.
love
Oh my
Vileplume is
God.
my favorite Pokemon.
Hold on. I'm going to have to Google these as you're doing it so I
Google
can
it,
see it.
Nate, so you can see how pathetic my favorite Pokemon is. It's a
Alright.
shame that it's kind of useless.
Vileplume's actually really cool.
Huh?
Vileplume's really cool.
I like
I
Vileplume,
think I spelled that wrong.
It's got good design.
but I have a feeling that Nate won't care much for Vileplume.
Hold on. Oh, I've seen that before. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the banner on my Facebook page.
Is that evolved from Oddish?
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom! I got 1. Okay, continue.
All
You should
right.
remember it. It's from back in our day.
Oh, who would I pick? Vileplume, that's the only important one, really.
6 Vileplumes.
Six Vileplumes level 79.
Just so you can beat me.
Just so I can have a chance at beating your Charmeleon. Who knows rage?
Josh, what would your 6 be?
I don't know. There's like
Come on, Josh.
700 of them,
You
and I
got
actually
to.
know them all.
We have to.
It's kind of an on-the-spot question.
Do it. He
It's
said
hard
2
to-
people to go through.
Oh god. Okay.
I'm going to Google them as you do it so I can get pictures because I don't know what these people look like.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick some out of the fly that I like then.
Okay?
Frostlass.
Never seen it.
Spell it.
Frostlass?
Oh, I want that ice cream cone one.
Okay,
Oh, yeah. Froslassos.
got it.
I have pictures of you carving a pumpkin of that.
Of
Steel.
Frostlass?
Yeah, I still have those.
Of this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like its design a lot.
Is it a good pumpkin?
Yeah, it's good.
I haven't seen it.
Hey, Josh, did you ever see the pumpkin I did this year?
I think you posted it on Facebook.
Yeah. All right.
What was? I forgot what your pumpkin was this year. Oh yeah. I do remember that. So 6 Frostlass. Is that what we're doing?
No.
Okay.
Hitmonchan.
I know that one. right? It's an old one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's hard to come up with 6
It
on the
is.
spot.
I can't think of any of the 700 that I like.
Oh, there's one that is like an electric eel that you can get in the cave.
Electra?
I don't know, maybe.
Spell it.
Dynamo.
Yeah, I think that's it. I always nickname mine, so I'm not very familiar with the names. I nicknamed that one the illest.
You always you name them really funny things, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zebro, that electric zebra.
Oh, did you ever use the online thing where you could trade out one of your Pokemon and get a random one back?
No.
Oh man, Wonder Trade. You would choose one of your Pokemon, it would go out to anybody in the world, and you would get a random one in return. And the first time I ever did Wonder Trade, I sent out a baby version of my starter or something, and got back a Dratini named Ron Jeremy's D.
I would never stop using that. Which game was it?
Oh, it was good. Pokemon Y.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't play Y.
That is actually awesome.
That's really cool.
And of course, I've gotten several that have just been circumventing and swear words and stuff.
Yeah, I could imagine.
But Ron Jeremy's D takes the cake.
I ended up, I really wanted a Ditto with 6 perfect Ivies.
Yeah.
And I was not emotionally invested in my legendary. And I can't remember if I got X or Y. I think I got Y. But I traded the legendary bird for a Ditto that had no perfect Ivies.
Yeah, you can't trust people.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't figure I would get one, but I was just hoping someone was honest. And like I said, I wasn't emotionally invested in the thing.
Here, Nate, you want to see one of my favorite Pokemon? I bought this the other night at Target, literally 2 nights ago.
Can I flip to your camera when you show it, and then flip right back?
No, I just want to show you this.
Okay.
Google search Rayquaza. Rayquaza.
Nate, you should figure out a way to put pictures of these things on the thing.
I think I can. Let me see. I can share my screen, so I could technically pull that up and do that. Here, I'll do that.
Yeah, do that. Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
You like that?
Hang on.
Yeah. That's a cool looking one.
Yeah.
Wrong keyboard.
Rayquaza.
RAYQUA.
There's some pretty cool looking ones, but it's just hard to pick now that there's 600 or 700 and some.
Okay, let me figure out how to do this.
Oh man, that's sick. I dig it.
He bends and wraps around stuff. I love him.
This thing.
So in case you guys didn't know, that's what it looks like.
And Josh has a really cool doll of it.
Yeah.
That actually is really cool, dude.
Yeah.
I know. I found it for $25 sitting at Target, and we got home and looked it up, and it goes for $80.
It goes for $80?
Apparently.
That's awesome.
I love it. Just wrap him around stuff.
Whoa.
No longer presenting. It's
I got
presenting to everyone.
I got it. I fixed it. It went straight to you. I don't know why. Yeah, I've seen that one in one of the movies.
Yeah.
But I don't remember which one. And I don't know why I've seen it in one of the movies, because I've only seen 3 of the movies.
Okay.
just so you guys can know. I've seen that one time, somewhere.
Trying desperately to get it to sit back on top of my computer.
Pokemon comes up a lot with us.
I mean, it's your favorite game.
Yeah.
That's all you talk about when you're at the house.
Is it?
No.
I don't think we've ever talked about Pokemon.
Yeah. I talk about it to other people that I meet. Around.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I saw a thing the other day. A guy posted he found a red version, like an original, in the package still for 50 cents at Goodwill.
What?
Oh.
Yeah. It was last week. I forget where I saw it, but he found a 50-cent red version.
I can't handle this right now.
I'm upset.
Me too.
And so he was like, "Dude, I just struck gold."
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Unopened, factory sealed.
Yeah. How much do those go for now?
I've seen really liberal like buy it nows for like $800, but I don't know if that's actually what they're going.
No, I mean you could probably get a couple hundred out of it practice.
Yeah, I didn't figure that's what it was.
The reason it still holds value.
Here's one for 200. It doesn't say unopened.
Well, if it's factory sealed, it has value because the little internal battery that keeps your save file hasn't been used yet.
Yeah,
so that means it's not gonna. All the cartridges from back when we were kids are dying or dead.
Looks like new ones unused are $200, and he bought it for 50 cents. So
you can actually take the end of a pin and like melt it to fit the like special screw and replace the battery in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can like solder it and stuff.
Pokemon Fire Red is 246 new.
So that's ridiculous.
I
don't know why Nintendo just doesn't put these up on the eShop.
want to see what the most expensive one is.
I kind of want I'm going to get Majora's Mask as the next game I get.
Yeah, it's good.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
See, I never got a chance to play it. I got a chance to play it for 2 nights, and that was just long enough to get lost.
I've never played that game.
A lot of stuff and made it a lot easier.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, but it's still good.
Yeah.
Looks like Heart Gold for the DS is $300. Ruby version is $300. I don't know why. Those are like newer games. Do they not make them anymore?
I have no clue.
I don't know why that's $300.
Are you talking about like the old Game Boy Advance Ruby?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I feel like you could find those in like GameStop for something. Pokemon Stadium is $250.
That's
Dude, that would be awesome to have.
Yeah.
$250?
It's
insane.
I'm not saying it'd be awesome to pay for. I'm saying it'd be awesome to have.
Pokemon Stadium 2 is so much more.
This is insane. I didn't know these were that much.
Yeah.
I came really close to playing Pokemon Snap the other day, but my friends wanted to play Smash instead.
You're better off with Smash. Pokemon Snap sounds fun until you play it and you realize, like, man, this game is really short and terrible.
Yeah, I just wanted that nostalgia high, though.
What was Snap?
You were on a rail and you took pictures of Pokemon.
Really?
Yeah, and you could throw rocks at them and stuff.
I thought that was a joke. That's really the game?
Look it up.
That's it.
Is it fun?
The first time you play it when you're little and stuff, it's like, yeah.
So
and whenever you take a good picture and give it to Professor Oak, he says, "Wonderful," and it's satisfying.
A lot of times those pictures are actually quite terrible, and your good ones are the ones he like doesn't give you anything for.
Yeah.
It's got a really weird algorithm for how it figures out what's a good picture and what's not.
Yeah, you have to do different things like bait different Pokemon out. There's only like 50 of them in the whole game.
I've never...
It came out, it was the first Pokemon game on the N64, I'm pretty sure, like even before Pokemon Stadium. So.
Do you, like, catch them or anything, or just take
No, you just take pictures of them, throw food and rocks at them.
Try to get high scores and...
That's not Pokemon Stadium. That is...
Okay. Well, that's not. Okay.
That's the first stage right there.
Yeah, that's like
Probably
the very
the
beginning
first
of the game.
thing you see.
Yeah,
I kind of want to play it, but I don't know that I'd like it at all.
it's the whole game lasts maybe like an hour and a half.
We'll just do a full LP on it.
Yeah, you really could.
You
don't have to take a picture of every single thing. There's not really a reward for doing it.
Oh, guess what I got Nate to play for my amusement recently?
Everyone. Does it keep cutting over to me?
No, I got it.
Okay.
That one didn't show you anything. It was because Chris was talking.
Yeah, my talking saved the day. I got Nate to start playing The Walking Dead from Telltale.
Oh yeah.
It's entertaining.
Have you played it?
No, but I know about it. It's just a bunch of like decisions that lead to more siblings.
The game screwed me over.
Oh,
Tell him about your tragic
The game screwed me over. I didn't make the wrong decision. The game screwed me. So, at one point, you're like coming out of a barn with Kenny, who...
Let me just go ahead and say spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't played this.
Okay.
Or is watching this.
So, You're coming out of the barn with Kenny. I'm not even going to really spoil it. And one of the guys gets his leg caught in a bear trap, and he's the bad guy at the time. And you have the option to, like, kill him or let him go. Now, it was just me and Kenny that left the room. Clementine wasn't out there. Clementine wasn't anywhere near me. So I have the option. I kill him because I'm like, it's just Kenny. Kenny wants to kill him. What's the big deal? All of a sudden, Clementine's behind me, gasping. Like, oh, you're a villain. You're a murderer. And I've been trying to be good to Clementine because I like Clementine and I like Kenny. And all of a sudden, I've got to, like, make up with Clementine. Then I can't feed her because I can't make her more mad because she's going to hate me. And I don't want Clementine to hate me.
Makes her mad?
What? No, it was because you were going to steal food.
Let me explain it since he's texting his
Sorry,
girlfriend.
I got, like...
There at the end of the chapter, you run into like a car full of food, and Clementine's like, "Hey, what if it's not abandoned? You know, what if it's people's food?" And everyone's like, "We're stealing it," and you side with her to like make her feel better that you're not partaking in the stolen stuff. So yeah, she's super hungry, and she almost ate people.
She did. Well, that's a spoiler. I wasn't trying not to like.
She'll do that, but she won't take a can of beans out.
Well, I mean, she didn't know it was people.
Yeah.
Would you eat people?
Would I eat people? No.
Ever?
I would hope not.
Worst situation?
I'd hope that I would never be in that situation, but in that situation, I'd hope I'd still not.
Really?
Yeah.
So like you're starving to death, and all three of us are lost on a desert island. You're starving to death, and I die.
For the desert island, I don't think it mattered if we're lost.
Okay, well, we're on a desert island. We know where we are, but we're on a desert
island. Of the island we're on.
I die. You have no food.
You're getting buried.
You're not eating me?
Unless Josh wants you.
Starving to death, you wouldn't eat me.
I would actually float you out to sea. I wouldn't even take the time to bury you on it.
Oh, like a Viking funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We wouldn't have fire though.
Okay, so it's not
that or torture.
another random person that you don't hate. Would you? Would you eat him?
Wait.
You're starving to death. You're just starving to death, and you find a dead body. No.
No.
Josh?
No. I mean, I don't know what I would do on the brink of death from hunger. Nobody does, but no, I would rather not eat somebody that morally bothers me.
Well, I feel like if I say yes, I'm gonna get yelled at, so I'm gonna say no too.
I won't yell at you, Nate. Go
yes,
ahead.
you will.
No.
I don't know. I think I probably would. I think I probably would. I mean, like, to survive. You're dead. I'm not gonna kill you to eat you. That becomes a whole new thing.
Yeah.
But I'd probably just eat.
See, I wouldn't eat you, but I would probably kill you. You wouldn't kill me, but you would probably eat me.
Yeah. I feel like if anybody would kill me, it'd be you. I don't know why. I just feel like you'd be like, it's time for Nate to be gone.
Yeah.
You thought about it.
That's
you
kind
thought
of
about
it. I didn't know you were talking to me. I was playing with this.
I was.
This is the string on my shirt. Because I'm good at this. Professional.
Why do you only have one side of the string out? Oh, no, you don't.
I don't.
Never mind. It looks like it. I thought it was weird. So what's up in your life, Josh? I've got other things, but I don't want to blow through them all. So.
Not much, Nate. Been working a lot.
You have been working a lot?
I have. No, actually, I got suspended. No, I haven't. Forgot about that. I had a nice vacation.
How many days did you get off?
3. And it's just because, like, I was out because I hurt myself at work. And I guess it counted 1 point against me. And I didn't have a point to spare, even though they told me that it reset at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave me the wrong information. And when I called them out on that, they're like, yeah, sorry, we thought it was one thing, it's actually another.
And they didn't fix it?
No. They're like, we're really sorry we have to do this. We don't want to do this. We're really sorry. And they were really cool about it. But I just don't like that, I ask management, they tell me one thing, and then turn around and go, oh, we were wrong, so we're going to suspend you.
Yeah.
That blows.
Okay.
And
Sure.
it's an interesting punishment for being absent.
Yeah, that's it. And I explained to them, like, it's because I got hurt here that I had to take the day off. They're like, yeah, well, we know.
How'd you get hurt?
when we
don't have to.
unstack Gaylords from each other, sometimes they collapse into each other. Like one pallet will collapse into the top of the box before it. So to get the stacker to fit into the pallet, I'll have to go around the corner and kind of lift up on that corner to straighten it out. And I pulled my shoulder down.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah.
No fun. Done that at Walmart and stuff, so I know.
I had to go to the doctor Goodwill wanted me to go to, and he Googled what I told him was wrong with me. He gave me nothing for the pain, and he gave me like a very low potency muscle relaxer. He's like, "All right, go back tomorrow."
Hold on, wait.
I can't do that, dude.
Wait. You went to the doctor,
Yeah.
and he WebMD'd your problem?
Yeah, he came in with this little tablet. He didn't touch me or figure anything. Well, I know that sounds weird, but he didn't even like examine me at all. He's just like, "What's wrong?" I told him, and he just spends like 5 minutes on his little tablet. He's like, "All right, here's some muscle relaxers, a little bit of anti-inflammatory."
Was this in a van in a back alley? Where's this doctor at? That's
Just,
terrible.
Goodwill makes us do our stuff at Med Express.
Uh,
It was awful. I hated it there. But yeah, it was just some young dude. Acted like he knew everything. He's like, "Do you think you could do anything else in there?" I said, "Not really. I'm not registered trained, so it's sort of warehouse or bust." He's like, "Well, okay. You're going to need to do light duty. Go back tomorrow." Did you not just listen to what I said?
wow.
I was so mad.
I would be too. That's terrible.
Yeah, I got suspended for it. Just it's getting better.
Man.
Do you
So
feel
fun.
better now?
Yeah.
That's good.
I haven't been able to go to work for the last week. Not because of illness or anything, but because it's
Weather.
freaking cold.
Yeah.
And we can't do our job in the cold.
And the wind chill here is -20.
It was
Ooh.
didn't it like wind chill get -20 around here yesterday? Or last
Probably-
night?
Probably last night.
It was like -14, not including wind chill this morning. It's terrible. And I had to work today. We were off yesterday when it's 0 degrees, but -14 is okay to work in.
Yeah, they're shutting down schools here. It's so cool. I don't know about you guys, but we're supposed to get 4 to 8 inches of snow tomorrow.
We are too.
Are we?
Yeah, overnight.
Yeah.
See, I knew we were supposed to get like freezing ice type thing.
Yeah, I was
but
talking
didn't know
to-
if it was supposed to accumulate or not.
I was talking to my mom earlier, and she said we're supposed to get a few inches. And yeah, we haven't had there hasn't been school here for 5. Shut up. There hasn't been school here all week. Like at all. They canceled Thursday on Tuesday.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
jumping the gun a bit.
And that's college too. Like
Oh yeah.
most colleges don't care.
I had one class this week, and it was like Wednesday morning, and then as soon as we got out of class, they canceled for the rest of the day in the middle of a blizzard, basically.
Oh.
So I was like trying to drive home in this crazy mess. It was terrible. And I asked the professor. I had an exam that day. That was like 20% of my grade. And I asked the professor, I'm like, "Hey, if I don't want to come because of snow, if I miss, can I make it up?" And he goes, "Well, it depends on how many other students miss."
Oh.
I can't not go to class with rules like that. Like, if I don't go and everybody else goes, I get screwed out of 20%. And if I don't go and everybody else doesn't go, great.
Tell
So
everybody
when-
else something else to go.
Well, I only know like 2 people in that class, and that wouldn't really count. So I went in, and nobody was there. There were like 10 people out of 30 there. And I was like, I should have stayed home today. But
That's what
then I
you have to
bombed the
do.
test. So
Oh, good.
yeah, I probably got like 7 questions right. So it was a great exam. Should have stayed home is what I'm saying. Speaking of school, I know that's a good segue, but I'm serious. I got this written down, which Chris is making fun of, but this really happened. I walk into a classroom last Wednesday.
Boobies.
There's this girl with her boobs out, and a baby latched to them.
Nate, that's called breastfeeding.
Well, I know that, but shouldn't you cover up or something?
Oh, God. Now we're getting into a debate on whether it's wrong to do it in public. I'm not getting into that.
Let's do it.
I'm not getting into that.
No, I don't even care if it's right or wrong. It probably shouldn't be a problem, but it was freaking weird to walk into class and I'm sitting beside this girl, not because her boobs are out, but because, that's where I sit. She's just sitting there with, this child, and so I didn't even notice it. I walked
I'm
back
more
out.
concerned that she brought her child to class.
Well, here's what she does. She brings him to class every time, and then her boyfriend, husband, whatever, comes in and gets in before class starts. So there's always this baby in there right until class starts, and then she or he comes in and takes him out. I don't know. It's just weird.
That's against school policy, by the way.
Yeah.
There's insurance things that
With children?
go on. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Children in the classroom is a huge violation of policy because if something would happen to them, the school would be liable, and so it's just not allowed.
I didn't know that. I mean, I knew you weren't supposed to have your children.
Which is
but...
one point toward the whole go somewhere else and do that, not in the middle of a classroom.
Yeah, in this circumstance, I disagree with it. In general, I think as long as you are not, displaying yourself to the public and being very raunchy about it, it's acceptable. Like, do not draw attention to yourself. Just calmly sit down, kind of cover up, and do it correctly.
She wasn't covered up at all, though.
No!
No, you can't.
No cover. It was just like basically her shirt's off. And I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah, there's a line between breastfeeding in public and just public display of nudity.
Yeah.
It was weird. I don't feel like it should be weird, but it was freaking weird.
It's awkward.
There's good ways to handle things,
That's it. Are you tactful?
Everyone uses the bathroom.
Yes.
And they have to. But you don't just do it in front of everyone just because everyone else does it. This isn't freaking
Valid
India.
Valid
It
point.
was a poor analogy, but okay.
Well, I mean, that's the argument is that, like,
everybody doesn't breastfeed.
It has to be done, and, like, all this stuff. And, it's got to be done, but there are ways of handling things that need to be done.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just weird.
Yeah. Come at me, feminists. I will have Nate respond to all of your hate mail in a very stupid way.
No, that's coming to you, man.
I just won't respond.
That'll give us something to talk about.
Yeah, we'll just make fun of you in the next pod.
Did we get any?
This girl said.
Did we get any hate for the last one we did?
I don't.
No, actually, we got love.
Really?
Nothing but love.
I never looked. What happened? How'd that go?
Nothing but love. Let's update. Like, what? Wait a second. Why are you not signed in?
I don't know. I think you signed out. I'm just gonna find it.
I didn't sign
this
out.
way. Maybe I don't know. Somebody signed out.
Whoa, we don't exist anymore.
Why don't we?
I don't know.
Oh, I know. There's two slashes
that would
equal
be
nothing working. Hey, we're live.
We're live now. How many viewers we got? 0?
We have 0.
Woohoo!
We don't get
This is pod number. Okay.
There was a guy. There's some love here.
Yep. Well.
Press Options Gaming said, "I watched all of this." Christian Vasquez.
Accomplishment.
Yeah, he was tortured the whole time. He said he loved it. Well, he said he watched it. I don't know if he loved it. I assume he said
he loved it. They just sat through it like torture.
He said LOL at the end.
Yeah.
So
I assume he didn't hate it. Christian Vasquez said, "Holy balls! I got a shout out. LMAO, you guys made my day." Because we talked about Christian Vasquez on the last podcast and how we have Mexican viewers, and he's one of them.
Yeah, I was talking about that. I was like, "There's some guy with the last name Vasquez," and he's like, "Hey, you guys talked about me."
Yeah, I don't know that he's really
Christian
Mexican.
Vasquez. He does Let's Plays.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watched a few of his videos. My favorite was the Let's Play of I Am Bread.
Oh God, that was awful.
I couldn't imagine playing it. I couldn't imagine playing it, but it looked kind of fun. It looked like was it Octopus Dad?
Octodad, yeah.
Octodad, but it kind of had a similar art style and definitely similar controls.
Yeah.
With the silliness of being bread.
I've never heard of either of those games.
You control a piece of bread, and it's your job to become toasted without contaminating yourself on the floor.
Yeah.
You have to make your way to the toaster.
Now, it took me a while. I thought it looked a whole lot easier than it was because I didn't realize that every time you changed position, the buttons either stayed the same or changed to different buttons.
Yeah.
I thought what it was is like, say you got, you're your XY and your BA, oriented the way it is. And then as you would rotate, it would just change the corner that you would want. That's what I thought, but it took a few minutes to realize that, and then I was like, holy crap, that must be super duper duper duper
It's
hard.
a lot of micromanaging your brain to keep up with
I
what.
couldn't. No way.
I could never. It's frustrating.
I would suck at that game first of all, and then I would hate it, but I'd suck at it.
Yeah.
Like I can barely play The Walking Dead for one whole episode without wanting to kill myself.
It's so slow paced, and Nate hates it.
I want to just like answer things, and there's so much talking.
It's not that high octane Pokemon.
No, but I can't even like when it's a character I hate, I can't like skip through what he's saying so I don't hate him as much. Because that freaking old guy, oh my god, he could have died soon enough. Spoilers. Oh, the guy was terrible. I hated him so much.
His name was Larry, not
Did
just
we
the
get-
old guy.
Should we get any more love or any more hate? So we got two people that are just pleased with themselves for actually sitting through it.
Yeah, pretty much.
One guy who likes you because you said his name.
Oh yeah, and then that one girl that likes Nate.
Yeah, there's
And the
some girl.
stalker. Okay.
I don't know that she actually likes me. I think Chris is reading into the comment a little
It's
bit
the
much.
hair.
No.
What
Reading
video
into-
was it on, Chris?
Oh, there was two different videos. One was like, one was on the Fosta Pasta. It was like she actually was trash talking the people that were trash talking us. You know how we have the hate comments.
The White Knight Defense Force.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have one
Excellent.
white knight, and her name's Ellie.
If you want to go ahead and read that,
Or L. She said it. Is it Ellie or L?
I don't know.
I hope it's L. She said, I don't usually do comments, but y'all are awesome, and those people who made insulting comments are douche faces. Quote, pointless lit is pointless. End quote. You guys need to come hang out. You can review my cast iron pans or something.
That was thing number one.
Ellie B wants us to come chill.
It was probably Perfect Pancake.
Hey, we're talking.
Nope.
Nope.
Apparently not.
I like
All right,
this
well, we're
version.
just gonna
I'm
go through-
promoting them to captain of the White Knight Guard.
Ellie B is
All right,
quoted
I
as
dig
captain.
that.
You know?
All right, Ellie, if you're listening, which you're probably not,
Why should you?
why should you're the new White Knight captain, or what are the leaders of knights called? Kings, I guess. You're the White Knight King.
You are our king.
She's Kate Upton in those Game of War commercials.
Apparently, Ellie's attractive.
I don't know if she is or isn't.
I was kidding. Ellie, don't send us a picture.
Send us pics. Do it. Send us pics. I am on board.
Ellie, send Chris pics. Not me.
I actually went through all of your videos and was only able to see a reflection of you in the door wearing a domo
God,
hat.
that's not creepy at all.
I just wanted to
That's
see
creepy.
what kind of people are into Nate because she was asking for his phone number.
Really?
I went through every video to find a reflection of you. And was
Well,
like,
she only
oh.
had a few videos, and a lot of them didn't have any content, so it was really easy to go through. But I did find that.
She didn't ask for my number. She said, how am I supposed to send hate to Nate if I don't have his number?
No.
Yes.
No, she said, how am I... It wasn't send hate to Nate.
It was something
That
like
should be a
that.
segment on here.
Like, somebody sent hate to Nate.
No, it wasn't send hate to Nate at all. It was like, how am I supposed to talk to you, Nate, without your number?
Hold on. I'm just going to... Give me a second. You guys talking. I'm going to log in here.
She was asking for his number, straight up.
You should get friendlier with your viewers, Nate.
Yeah, Nate, get friendly.
I don't want to get friendly.
Who needs Destiny?
I tried to get you to do a...
She's got a domo hat.
Yeah, she already seems more like our culture.
Yeah.
Look, I
Well,
tried
not
to
your
get Chris...
culture, to be honest.
I tried to get Chris to say he would do a crossover thing with his Vasquez guy. And I guess we're going to try to work it out. So if you're listening, contact us.
Why would you mention that right now?
I don't know. Why not? I want to do something with him. He seems cool.
I need to set up my own capture card before I start
Yeah,
worrying
really.
about crossovers.
That's
I
true.
haven't done the
All
first one.
Jumping the shark.
Here we go. LEB said. Nope. Yep. LEB said nope.
And then she followed it by a yep.
Okay, you're right. She said, quote, maybe we're just gravity wizards, end quote. And the look and response, best thing ever. Also, how am I going to call Nate without a number? Just saying.
Anytime there's been a few girls that are like, oh, Nate's cute, and I always
Yeah.
try to figure out what they look like.
And none of them are ever on YouTube.
Nate is the sex appeal here.
I disagree. Are you looking at me right now? I got like this, my
You're
face,
all looking at it.
horrific.
Oh my God,
Zit
Nate!
in the middle of my head. Oh, it's terrible. Plus, my hair looks. Look at. I'm balding, and I can't get my hair to look good.
Ah, you got that skater boy look girls love.
He bought
yeah.
hair wax.
I did buy hair wax. I've used it twice.
He bought hair wax, Josh. How disappointed are you? I'm disappointed.
Why?
Well, it's hard to go further downhill from the bottom, so
I want to know why. I want to know why that's a bad thing. Product is not terrible. I use it for days when.
Are you listening to this, Josh?
Well, it's not like it's. I don't know how to justify it.
It's the
I don't
fact
know.
that- It's the
What's
fact
it
that
do to
you
your
have.
hair?
What?
What's it do to your hair?
It's kind of like a
Don't say waxes
gel.
it.
Well, it's kind of like a gel, but it doesn't get that hard, crusty feel.
Oh, that's yeah.
Because I don't like gel because it gets that hard, crusty feel. It
Right.
like it makes it look like there's gel in it, but it still kind of moves. Like I've got it in now, and I just messed.
Are you feeling it now, crusty
Yeah,
hair?
it's kind of. You want
Are
to
you
feel it?
feeling it now,
Wanna feel
crusty
it?
hair?
Feel my hair. It's not
So
crusty,
your
but
hair
it's.
is technically styled right now.
Well,
Not
see, here's
right
what
now.
happened. I came home from work after wearing a toboggan all day.
Ah, yes.
And Chris I was like, hey, we got the camera, so we started messing with it. We couldn't get it to work with my phone because I was impatient and had to leave, and Chris didn't get to research it or even read the instructions, really. I'm rushing him and being a terrible person. And so 5:45 comes along,
Is
which
that
is
what
the
you
time.
took by what I said to you?
No, that's just how
Okay.
I'm making it.
Okay.
And then 5:45 came and I had to leave like then, and I hadn't washed my hair. I hadn't gotten in the shower. I looked terrible. Mind you, I had a toboggan on. So I went upstairs. I ran like water into my hand, threw it into my hair, and then grabbed this stuff and just like ran it through. And I got the like horns that were on my head hidden, and that's all that matters.
Nate is Satan.
That's been my style tips for the day. As you guys,
Those weren't style tips.
Yeah.
That was just a story.
Well, that's been my style story.
I don't know. I feel like any guy that takes pride in what he looks to a certain extent
I take no pride.
is deserves to be made fun of.
I take no pride, but I just
Not that there's
Try
anything
to-
wrong with looking good, but I don't know. There's just something funky about a man buying product.
Look, I don't take pride in it. Really?
Product.
Hold on. I got it kind of for you because I've got to have something.
What you got it for me?
Yes, I got my hair to look nice for you. No, I got it because I wanted. If we're gonna do this guide to manliness thing, I have to play the
Oh.
doctor, and I need to find something
That's a
that
good
makes my
excuse.
hair do what I want it to do.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, I can't tell you without ruining the thing when we make it, but I'm playing, in short, a psychiatrist for Chris. And I can't look like me because I've got to be in it as me also. You're covering your face right now, like face palming, and I
It's
realize
shame.
it sounds terrible, but it's Chris's idea, which means it's probably pretty funny. Because I'm not funny. It's
You
Chris's
know, every
story.
movie with Johnny Depp was a good idea at one point,
Hey,
and
what's
then
wrong with
came Johnny Depp.
What's wrong with Johnny Depp?
Malachi.
Oh God, don't even. You mean Mordecai?
Mordecai. Wasn't that one of the monsters in
Castlevania.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Harmony of Despair is so good.
I miss that game every day.
I was thinking the other day about that time I went into the boss room and I couldn't see the boss, and everybody had died, and it was just me and this empty room, and you guys were like, "Kill the boss!" I'm like, "I can't."
Just leaping around willy-nilly, going through it. Gary, you gave me a heart attack. I thought you were just trolling us super hard.
Like we're playing against. Was it? It wasn't Dracula.
Dracula.
Was it Dracula? Okay, so we're playing. We get to Dracula, and then I go in. Everybody else is dead, and I'm just hopping around.
You're like, what's going on?
I can't
That's what I do.
why is this Dracula guy so hard? He's not even here. And you guys are like, guys, I'm dying. And I'm like, what's going on? You didn't believe me. I took a picture. Still didn't believe me. It took like 3 months. It took like 3 months for you to think that I actually had this happen to me. terrible.
God, we have too many stories from that game.
Oh, yes.
Here. Josh always played as Maria.
Yeah.
Man, that's so trippy to say Maria because I've been watching Two Best Friends play Silent Hill 2. They just finished that up, and there is a character called Maria in that as well. But he plays Maria, which is this little tiny girl. I would play as Shinoa, who had huge rock fists, and I would duck down behind Josh and just go start fisting. And I'm like, hey guys, I'm fisting Maria. And then I slipped and said, that's why they call me Mr. Fister. And it was just the best moment at 3 a.m. And that's a taken name on YouTube, by the way, because my LP channel was going to be called Mr. Fister and Friends, which was also taken.
What?
Yeah. I legitimately wanted to change my gamer tag to that after that night.
What was great about Castlevania?
I don't know.
Who else is... I mean, I guess Mr. Fister is not something completely strange, but it's so off the wall.
We need to go to his account and just troll him.
I'm going to see what it looks like right now. YouTube.com/ Did you spell it out?
Fister.
Or just MR?
MR. Fister. Oh, the man, the myth, and the legend right here, people.
Hold on,
We're looking at it.
Let me screen share. Hold up.
Yeah,
Hold up. I'll screen share this. This guy is going to be famous because of
8 years ago was the last thing he posted.
Oh, you could petition to, like, take this from him somehow, I think. I don't know who you petition. Go to YouTube and be like, guys, give me this. Let's see. Should we watch one of his videos?
Unreal Tournament 2004.
Man. This...
Let's see.
Why didn't you just do it MIST or...
Was Mr. spelled out?
I don't know, but I didn't like that. A name is a very important thing.
Here, let's see. What's his shortest video? 31 seconds. You're not gonna be able to hear this. I don't have.
Let's not watch Mr. Fister.
No.
Oh my God, Nate! Stop this.
Why? This guy's awesome.
This music in my ear.
I know. Nobody else can hear it but us.
Well, but I don't like it in my ear.
I don't know.
Like over at the side, I see an ad by Secret Deodorant.
What?
Huh? Oh, that?
Oh.
Yeah. Because that's what's related to this BDR marathon.
Click it.
We're gonna watch a secret?
No, stop. No, stop.
Chris is telling me to watch it. I don't know what's going on.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, I can't tell. Sarcasm. Oh, hey, screen. Hold on.
What?
Josh. Hey, Josh. Don't speak for a second so I can get this to not show you. Since
I will try to talk as much as I can.
Here we go. All right. You're good now. Yo.
This is too much effort.
It's a lot of effort to not snap back automatically to where I want it to.
Boom. Snap.
Sound of my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on and.
I hate this song.
That's terrible.
Tim's lyrics so much.
You know what one of my least favorite songs is right now?
Oh God.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
No, a lot of them, but Bang Bang.
Which one's that? Oh, it sounds so familiar.
The Ariana Grande. I can't play it. The Ariana Grande song.
Oh, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, it's like I can play 5 seconds of that.
No,
right? No. Okay.
It's not good.
Okay, YouTube, don't kick me off.
I'll confirm that that's actually not a good song.
Oh,
I'm kind of
it's terrible.
I'm kind of proud of you.
There's like a part in it where the lyric for like a minute is just bang bang to bang to bang bang. It's oh, it's terrible.
That sounds very
I don't understand. Nicki Minaj has fallen on my list of good singers, rapper things. She wasn't ever on it, but she's fallen even further away. Like Super Bass, I was like, Nicki Minaj is okay, I guess. And then after that,
I like Nicki Minaj and Bottoms Up.
Bottoms Up.
I think it's one of the first songs I ever heard her in, and I was like, hey, this girl's gonna be kind of cool.
I don't know.
I like fast girl rappers, but then she stopped. Now it's Iggy. We always talk about Iggy.
We do. Iggy Azalea stopped Twitter today, by the way.
She stopped Twitter?
No, I mean she didn't stop the company.
Like,
Brought
what
it to a
Twitter?
screeching halt.
Iggy Azalea is so powerful. She called T.I. and they got
Oh,
Twitter
God.
taken down. No, she stopped being on Twitter today because she was tired of people making fun of her body, including Snoop Dogg apparently.
Yeah.
Josh, did you hear about that? This is like an old story. I probably told it like 17 times, but have you
I
heard
don't
about
think
this?
so, no.
Okay. So Snoop Dogg went on Twitter. Or
Snoop
Twitter
Lion.
one day. No, he's back
No,
to
he's
Snoop
back
Dogg.
to Snoop
Oh,
Dogg.
he's back. He's
Right, he's
reverting.
back.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg went on Twitter and posted a picture that I would find, but I don't know that I can find it, of like this burn victim probably
Uh-huh.
with blonde dreads that looked just horrendous, and posted it and said, "This is what Iggy Azalea looks like without makeup."
Huh.
So Iggy Azalea gets on Twitter and she's like, "Yo, Snoop, I don't know what your problem is with
Yo,
me."
Snoop.
it's probably a quote.
Hashtag yo, Snoop.
I'm not gonna say quote me, but I'm pretty sure it's a quote. She goes, "Yo, Snoop, I don't know what I did to you. I thought we were friends. I'm really saddened by this."
What's
So
your beef, dog?
Yeah, really. So Snoop Dogg goes on YouTube and posts a video, and he's
Okay.
calling her every name you can think of, like the worst stuff, calling her just
What
like
is up
fake-
with him?
Everything but a woman.
everything but a woman, yeah. And so she responds and says, like, "You know what? I don't know what your problem is. Whatever." She calls T.I., who's apparently runs the rap world now. He's the new Dre. Because Dr. Dre's dead or something. I don't know.
He's not dead.
I know,
He's
but
making beats.
because Dr. Dre sold out. So
so
T.I.
wrong.
took over. And he apparently calls Snoop Dogg. Nobody knows what T.I. said to Snoop Dogg. But about 30 minutes later, Snoop Dogg posts a new video apologizing. Like, tail tucked between his legs, like, "Iggy, I'm so sorry." So T.I. runs Snoop Dogg, is what I understand.
All I did was call and be like, yo, dog, stop, and hung up.
Probably. And Snoop Dogg was like, "Yeah, you're right."
Hey, T.I. What's going on? It's a Snoop Doggy Dog.
That's a decent Snoop Dogg impression.
You've
You've
been
been working on
practicing,
that.
sir.
All of your life.
Just natural.
You're just natural Snoop Dogg.
Because in order to be a dog, I first must have been a dog, and then became a lion, and then became a dog. That's how it works. You
I
start out
wasn't aware.
dog.
I want to know why
I
the
know
canine,
grammar.
the canine went to a feline, then back to a canine. It wasn't even a good evolution chain here.
Well, that's it. It was a bad evolution, so it went back. It reverted.
He couldn't handle that digivolution. He had to go back.
Yeah.
His music was bad as Snoop Lion too.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg should not do reggae. Neither should Eddie Murphy, who did a reggae song, by the way.
What?
Nobody.
Yeah. What, Josh?
Nobody should do that. Girl.
Hey, I like Bob Marley. He's the only
No, you
one.
don't.
Yes, I do.
Everyone else likes Bob Marley.
I like
You
Bob
don't.
Marley.
Jump on that train.
I'm not jumping on that train.
I've
I like
never
Bob
heard
Marley.
you listen to Bob Marley.
Because you don't listen to half the stuff I listen to.
I come in and you listen to garbage and none of it's Bob Marley.
I have a reggae station on Pandora.
Oh God.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, man.
There's just more reason for you guys to hate me, I know. But no, I like Bob Marley. What was I talking about? Oh, Eddie Murphy. Yeah, he had a song.
My girl wants to party all the time. Party.
No, he had a song that came out a couple years ago. It was called like Red Light or Stop Light. And
Red
so
Light,
all
Green
the
Light.
lyrics. What is it?
No, I don't know.
Okay. All the lyrics for it are like him just going, "Red light, stop light, there where you are," and it's just that's it. It's terrible, and Eddie Murphy can't sing, but it's kind of catchy, and I've listened to it more than once, so I guess he won.
What's he doing now?
Eddie Murphy?
Other than probably
Dr.
drugs.
Doolittle 4.
No.
Oh God, are you kidding?
I am kidding.
Oh good.
Good.
I'm so happy.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm gonna get right back to Eddie Murphy, but there's another Paul Blart. There's another Paul Blart Mall Cop coming out, and I wanted
Really?
You should go see it
no,
in theaters.
no,
Do a review of it the next night.
in the theater.
In the theater.
No, we can't do. You can't bring
That's
cameras
the
in
only way I
theater.
justify is to go in, tuck the GoPro in your pocket, and go into
It
the
does-
If
movie.
anyone has any
Like-
sense, they won't be going to see Paul Blart 2.
Yeah,
You don't have the theater too.
Dude,
so.
we should pirate it. we should video it. We should video it in 4K and put it on the pirate.
We're
Bay.
the only people with Paul Blart, the raw file. Like, hey, if anybody wants to watch this, it's been seeded once. It's like,
Vintage Paul Blart.
and 0 leeches.
it's just us. We'll just leech and seed it off each other. So there's just 1 and 1.
Yeah,
We're just constantly back and forth.
All right, I'm done. I'm done seeding. Time to delete it. All right, I need to download it again.
We'll get it to the top of charts. Take the top of some chart somewhere as the most pirated film ever. Just be us two on a constant. Oh, what
Wow.
a terrible thing. Anyway, Eddie Murphy is ruining SNL. That was already bad. Like they had the 40th.
Too late.
They had the 40th anniversary this past
Okay.
week, and it was like a 3.5-hour show.
Yeah.
So Eddie Murphy comes out. He hasn't been on it, but like once or twice. I think once.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I'm
Been on
thinking,
much.
I don't think he was an actual member at any point. I think he
Yeah, he
hosted
was.
once. Was he a
No,
member?
he was a member.
Okay, well, he's only hosted once then.
Okay.
And it's been probably 15 years since he's been back on there. So he comes on and he goes, "Hey, I'm Eddie Murphy. Thank you guys for loving me," and walks off. He was on the stage for like 10 seconds and left. I don't know if that was planned or if he was just like, screw whatever this bit is, but he took off.
Dude,
So that's
he's
what
probably
Eddie
mad.
Murphy's doing.
And I heard Kanye was there, so
Kanye was there.
probably Kanye wrote that part in for him. That part was probably written for Kanye, and they got mixed up.
There was a lot of people there.
Eddie Murphy was supposed to play his Red Light, Green Light song,
And Kanye went too
Kanye
long,
was supposed to go up and say, "Thanks for loving me, bye."
and they just got it messed up in the back.
Hey Eddie, I'm happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Tina Fey was the greatest host of all time. Of all time.
I don't know if I hate Kanye West or love him. I want to hate him because everything he does I hate, but
You love
I
to hate
kind of
him.
like it because it's funny.
You hate to love him and love to hate him.
Yeah. I've decided I hate Taylor Swift completely again.
Now you're manning up.
I've gone back and
He's
forth.
reverted.
No, I've gone back and forth because I hated
He's
her
seen
and
the
then I
light.
kind of liked her when the new album came out, and then I really hated her again for trademarking words. And now I'm back on hating her completely because she was bad on SNL too. She
She's
did
on
it.
SNL?
Yeah,
Oh, burn it. Burn
Yeah,
it.
she was
Breakfast
terrible.
Station.
she's terrible. Not good at all. I watched all 3.5 hours.
I didn't.
I wasted 3.5 hours of my life.
I probably
watching
watched Flea Market Flip with my mom.
You got more out of it than Nate did, I guess.
That's not a
Probably
real
did.
show.
And I'm
We
not
talked
gonna-
about that?
It is a real show.
Yeah, just
What is it?
get on
I'm
HGTV sometime, you uncultured swine.
It's
I've watched
uh,
House Hunters.
it's-
That's the only thing on HGTV I've ever
House-
watched.
It's
House Hunters, they're
GAC, by the way, guys.
Oh.
What?
I think it actually goes on both of them. Because it's always on, no matter what. It's on one of those
It's
channels.
like Pawn Stars. It's
Yeah.
always on no matter where you go.
Yeah. They give people $500. Send them out in the flea market. Say, hey, you got an hour. These are 3 things you got to, like, very wide categories you got to fill in. Arbitrary, just to make things hard. Then they get a day and another extra $100 to renovate these things.
Mhm.
They make them look pretty. And then they go out and sell them. Whoever makes the most profit wins.
I think you did tell me about this. I want to go on that show.
There you go.
You would be terrible at
Yeah.
I would be terrible at it.
Do you just want the $500?
I would. Here's what I would do. I would go buy like 3 baseball cards, and just
Okay.
try
I
to
don't
sell them.
No, because
No?
when it's like a lighting arrangement, a baseball card would not be a lighting arrangement.
Spins.
Yeah.
You buy 2 baseball cards and a light bulb.
Yeah.
Actually, that sounds like some of the stuff people's do. I can't talk today. I
Ever.
would want to say maybe. No, I'm not going to say that.
What?
Nothing.
What?
The suspense.
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh.
What?
No, don't.
What? Okay. Can't see my hand. That's super awkward now. I didn't mean it like that.
Oh my
Thank God you can't see my hand under this
Oh my
table.
God.
That would be really awkward this whole
Oh,
podcast,
God.
wouldn't it?
Oh. Jeez, I got nothing to beat that. Are we done? I think we're done.
Nate must be out of topics on his list because he's ready.
No,
to
I
wrap it
do.
up.
Here's what I've got left.
Let's save some for next week.
I'm just going to go through them. We'll talk about this one because you'll talk about it next week. Password rant.
Hold on. Next week on CallOut Pod.
Yeah, it's a podcast.
Next week on CallOut Podcast.
We'll talk about a password rant that Chris has about passwords.
Open sesame.
Charles Manson's wedding is off because his wife just wanted his corpse.
Heil Hitler.
And that's all I got left. So you're just missing.
You haven't been marking stuff
Well,
off?
yeah, my pen's out of ink. So.
'Cause you've been
Hit
writing
myself
on
in
the
face
table.
with a pen. So yeah, that's all I got. Unless you want to talk about Charles Manson's wife just wanting his corpse.
I'm good.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it next time.
We gotta do this less try hard. We just gotta get in here and float topics around. Like me and you used to do.
I thought we floated really well.
This needs to be Walmart parking lot, the podcast.
I'm gonna rename it that.
We used to be car pushers of Walmart to make that make sense a little bit better.
That's a little lore for you guys keeping up.
Dude, you gotta go online and I don't want to say this on the thing. There's a person that we used to work with that you have to like.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
sad.
I listened to like the first 15 seconds of one of her things the other day and cringed and turned it off.
Dude, it's getting really sad. Like
Suddenly British.
Chris was saying we shouldn't make fun of her and that we should feel bad for a while, and then I found proof that we should feel bad.
Oh, I don't want to make fun of her. Like that's her thing. Go for it.
Yeah,
I would love to.
Well,
take pride in that stuff. But,
I like making fun of people, and because I'm terrible.
okay.
It's because I get made fun of, so I take it out on other people.
Yeah, Nate posted the other day on his Facebook, I need to find another loser to make fun of with Chris on here. Because
Wow.
It's getting pretty sad.
Well, no, I posted that, not
Is that
mentioning.
directed at
anybody.
me?
No. I don't. You don't
Am
post
I the other
anything.
loser?
No, I can't make fun of you because you don't post anything.
If you did, though.
I wouldn't make fun of you anyway because you'd destroy me.
I would ravage your Facebook.
I know. I
for,
can't.
like you've never seen.
Yeah, that's why I don't. Anything you post, I like and I like comment on.
Oh my
I
God,
love that.
Chris! Do you remember that time we were going to go home and just change our profile pictures and names to Nate?
Yes!
And just
Start
confuse
commenting
everyone?
on everything. Why didn't we do that?
Because we were afraid of what our families and his family would. We're afraid they would have a meltdown.
Oh, yeah.
That would
Nate, have you texted anybody that you love them lately?
Names.
Huh?
Have you Have you told your mother you love her?
lately?
Yeah.
I mean, I told her when I saw her earlier. I don't text her
haven't
that.
Where did this come from, Mr.
You
Rogers?
to Destiny that you loved her?
I mean, a minute ago, she's going to bed.
And it didn't correct the ham stank?
Yeah, I saw that, by the way. You saw that. Because, here's what was happening. So I was exiting out of, do you know how you exit out of your apps?
Yeah.
Okay, so I double-clicked,
Oh,
and you forgot to
no.
exit out.
I did.
So I saw that, and I saw love was auto-corrected to hashtag. And I was like, what? I know I've typed that recently, and it hasn't corrected. So I was just like, I don't know who did that.
So it's like good night, see you tomorrow, ham stank.
Yeah. Yeah. It would have been like ham stank you. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. And then I would have put,
I know I don't say it enough, but ham stank.
yeah, like, so I saw it because he didn't exit out of it. And I was like, I didn't even know you did it. So now I'm like, that's really funny because I didn't know what was going on. Like, and you typoed, by the way. You didn't put love. You put OVE. The L didn't go.
No.
So if I ever typed OVE, it would have corrected ham stank. I had a friend change every time I typed hate to love.
That was me.
Was it you?
Yeah. And love to hate.
I was texting someone one time and I put I hate something and it said I love and
It was
like
Taylor Swift you were
was it?
talking about. Yeah,
I
you
was
told me
talking-
that story.
I was like I hate Taylor Swift. And so it read on the thing I love Taylor Swift and whoever I was talking to was like good ? And I was like no, you don't understand. I love her.
I absolutely, furiously loved it.
And it was in the middle of a huge rant about why he hated her. And he's like, no, you don't understand. I love Taylor Swift.
So then I kept typing hate and putting the asterisk beside it, and it would send the love. It took like 5 texts for me to realize what was going on and why it was changing. Because I don't ever use that. I've deleted all of my shortcuts except for like OMW. Because it changes to on my way when I'm driving. Because, text while you drive, kids. And it was the worst thing because I don't know if I was talking to you or talking to somebody else, and I just kept saying I love Taylor Swift. Which is the opposite of everything.
Yeah, I'll have to be more the other day when I was in here making pizza.
Is that when you did it?
You had it laid in here.
I didn't even know you had my phone. That's why I was so confused.
Chris, I have a question.
Yes.
Have we ruined Nate? When we met him, he was just so innocent and semi-normal. And we got a hold of him and worked him for several years. And now look, he's just some hateful little ball.
No, I've always been hateful.
Strange.
To hate.
Yeah, I think he's always been. I don't think we've really changed him much. We've just
Closet hater.
We've just opened him up.
Yeah.
We've unleashed him upon the world.
He's the same. He's the same way he would be. He's just more. Yeah.
Boy, I'm sitting
deep.
right here, guys.
I just don't know what we're gonna do with him though.
Kill me.
I think I'm gonna put him down.
Do.
Spike his drink with bad stuff.
Are we done
Good stuff.
nurturing? Are we done nurturing him as mother and father?
No,
No,
don't
I'm
leave me.
babysitting now.
Don't leave me. You guys aren't allowed to stop being my mother and father. I need you.
I kind of want to abandon you at this somewhere.
You want to abandon me?
Kind of.
Aw. Well, now I'm sad. And that's where I say goodnight. It's midnight.
It's abandonment.
It's midnight?
It's midnight.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. All right.
Yay,
Well,
work in the morning.
do you really?
Assuming it doesn't snow 4 inches. If it snows more than an inch, I'm not going. It's not worth. We don't get paid enough in a day to wreck their abs. So.
Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't because I'm not planning on leaving tomorrow, but I really don't want it to snow. I won't be able to get my car out. I had enough trouble today.
I don't care either way. If it does it, we'll go and blast some music and do whatever. Figure out.
Yeah.
Weekends are the easiest.
All right. Well, this has been CallOut Podcast number 2. Till next time, I guess.
This has been Let's Hate with Nate.
Send all your hate to Nate.
I'm Nate.
I'm Chris.
Also Nate.
All right. Bye.
Bye.